All right, what's up, guys? Aaron here, owner of More Power Fitness. Today, I'm going to be trying to teach you something about how to log your workouts. I've been logging my workouts pretty much every workout for the last 4 or 5 years. I know I just have a bunch of notebooks laying around my apartment, so probably find workouts I did from like 2020. Anyways, let's get into it. So, this little beautiful diagram here is supposed to be a logbook. This is the left side, this is the right side. So this is an example of my quad focus leg day that I've been doing. And on this side, I have what I did. And then on the right side, I have what I'm going to do. So last leg day, hack squats in the 6 to 10 rep range. I got 7 plates for 7 reps. And then I used 2 small bands, reverse bands, just to help get a little bit of tension out of the bottom of the rep. 2 little bands, not a ton, just to take a little bit off. We don't want to slap big bands on there and it's taking hundreds of pounds off because that's stupid. That's stupid as hell. Anyways, so I want to see some sort of improvement from this leg day to my next leg day. So I'm going to keep everything the exact same. 2 small bands. I'm going to still go for 7 reps, but as you can see here, I'm going to add tens. Trying to do another rep on that. That's like a 12 to 14% increase if my math is right. I might be wrong. I'm just a dummy. Um, so I want to add tens. That's a very small percent increase, but that's still an increase. That's still progress. Slow progress is still progress. Say you add 10 pounds to your hack squat for the next year. 52 times 10, that's 520 pounds. That you'd be hack squatting like 13 plates. And that's pretty impressive if you ask me. I don't know if I see anybody in the bodybuilding or strength world hack squatting 13 plates. Let's see here. Is that realistic? Is that going to happen? No, but fighting for those small little increases is what's going to help get more muscle in your physique. Let's see here. Leg press, similar story here. We got 9 plates for 7 reps. We want to see some sort of increase. So once again, I'm going to do 7 plates, add the tens, and try to match the reps. Now I have this all written here. I have this little box. So this is what I want to do. This is the goal of this workout for every set. And then what I actually get, I'll write, right below it, put a little star next to it, color code it, highlight it, get real fancy with it. Probably not, but it's just a way for you to track everything that you're doing. And then if we go here to the leg extensions, once again, 6 to 10 reps, that's the rep range I want to be at. And then, so I also wrote what I had the seat at, and there's like a thick foam pad that my gym has that you can put between the pad and your ankles to kind of force your ankles a little bit farther back, get a little bit more knee flexion in there, increases the range of motion. And then if you see here, so 240 for 10, that's the top end of the rep range. I put a little arrow saying that something needs to increase. We need an increase because that was the top of the rep range. We have to go up. Let's see here. And the reason this one has an arrow and these don't have arrows because these were still within the rep range that I was at. Since this one was at the top end, we're gonna have to go up because I could keep trying to do these until I get 8 reps and then 9 reps and then 10 reps and then we can increase the weight. This one is a for sure we have to add weight. So same thing. I'm gonna come over here, write a little note, seat at 2 with pad. That way I don't forget. And then we're gonna go 245, add 5 pounds to it. We're gonna try to hit 10 reps once again. And then moving on to our seated ham, 15 to 25 rep range. I hadn't really done this one in a while, so I went with 100 pounds, it was a little too conservative on that one, got 35 reps. So we gotta do a pretty big jump. So I just went up to 130, do a 30% increase. I really don't know how many reps I'm gonna get since this one was such an oddball. So we're just going to do 130, go to failure, track it, and keep trying to improve on it every workout. Let's see here. Then we go to adductor machine. So the one at my gym just has like pins. It doesn't have like the actual weight. It just has like 1 through like 25, I believe. So I used a 13 pin for 21 reps. And then I wrote that I had help on the last 3 reps. And by help, I mean so I got rep 17, legs came back open, was trying to get rep 18, couldn't do it. So I used my hands on my knees to just push my legs together for those last 3 reps because I could still do the eccentric, but I couldn't do the concentric with just my adductor. So I used a little bit of help. So technically that was beyond failure on that. So I wrote that I helped in the last 3. So for next week, for next workout, I'm gonna do a 13 pin again. I'm gonna try to hit 22 reps. We'll bump the reps up by 1, and then I'll do help on last 3. If I can get to 1 more rep and then a couple extra, those 3 extra with my hands, that would be improvement, and that's what we're looking for. Last one, Smith machine calves, 1 plate, 21 reps. We're still within that rep range. We're just going to try to keep pushing the reps. So 1 plate for 22 reps. Try to hit that. That is the goal. Like I said, each one of these here is the goal of that workout. That is what you want your top set to be. Now, the reason I like logbooking is because it's a record of what you've done in the gym. And you can get as meticulous as you want. You can have your body weight on there, what your like fasted body weight was that morning. You can do how much water you had, how like what your like diet plan was for that day, like how many macros you have that day, like how many you had leading up into the workout, how your sleep was. You can get as meticulous as you want. The more detailed, the better. It's just going to help keep you more consistent with everything. Going back to the importance of it, it's a good way to hold yourself accountable. So you're going to know that, okay, I did 7 plates for 7 reps. I have to beat that in some sort of way. If you don't log it, you're trying to think like, oh, what did I do? And then you just kind of fuck off and you don't really push yourself as hard as you could or should to add big slabs of muscle to you. Most of you need it. I need it. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, it helps keep you accountable and it gives you a plan. So, like, I'm going to go into this workout knowing exactly what I need to do. I need to do 7 plates with 10s for 7 reps with the 2 small bands that I used last time with a good range of motion. Another thing I should have pointed out is keep your tempo the same. I always have about the same tempo on every lift. I don't vary it too much, or at least I don't try to. Um, whatever tempo it is, if it's, 2 eccentric, 2 pause, 2 concentric, 2 squeeze at the top, if that works for you, that works for you. Just keep it consistent, at least with, your tempo on hacks is always the same. Your tempo on leg press is always the same. You can write it down, but I'm usually pretty consistent with every exercise that I do, so I don't write it out, but that would be something to keep. Because if I didn't keep the same tempo, it's like, okay, 1 week, say maybe I get 10 reps, but I'm just bouncing it off the bottom. I'm just like trying to do it as fast as I can. It's not really that taxing because I'm just letting the weight fall, bouncing it, and I'm only pushing up a third of it. That's not really getting stronger. That's just getting better at cheating the rep, which is not what you want to do. So keep the tempo the same. It gives you a plan. Like I said, I'm going to know exactly what I need to do for the workout. I don't have to think. I just have to walk in the gym, warm up, be like, okay, I got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets that I got to do, 6 top sets. Like, okay, now you can just turn the brain off, turn the music up, and execute. It's as simple as that. You go into the workout knowing exactly what you have to do, and you just execute. You just get to be an athlete. And that what's better than just being an athlete? You just turn your brain off. Turn the music up, throw your phone in your gym bag because most of you are on your phone too much, hogging machines, texting your significant other about what cheat meal you want to have. You don't need a cheat meal. You don't need it. Go eat chicken and rice 6 times a day. It works. It works if you do. Anyways, quit hogging machines in the gym. I'm tired of it. I just want to do my workout and leave and go home and be an introvert. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this video. Like I said, the importance of logbooking, it holds you accountable, it gives you a plan, and it takes you thinking out while you're at the gym. You can think like, I mean, realistically, this took me 5 minutes to write up my last workout, write up what I want to do for my next workout, and now I'm set. I have a plan. So give it a shot. If you have any questions or anything else that you want to ask me related to logbooking, coaching, training, diet, nutrition, all of that kind of stuff, I'm more than happy to help. Leave a question in the comments. I will answer them as soon as possible. Other than that, stay frosty, get jacked. If you want help getting jacked, I do coach people. I'm just a dummy, so you don't have to listen to anything I say, but I've helped plenty of other people, and I would like to help you reach your fitness goals. It doesn't have to just be bodybuilding. That's just what I do. If you want to get stronger, you want to run faster, you want to do your first pull up, you want to just feel better in general, I got you. Give me a chance. Other than that, like, subscribe, share the video, all that fun, happy YouTube stuff. Leave a comment for the algorithm too. Might as well. It takes 4 seconds.